Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's Canada taking on Washington. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway. And on the hill, Miles Michaelis. Singy, he's managed to rack up a lot of innings on the mound this season.
And Boog, this guy's getting close to 200 innings on the year. You know, there's some milestones that pitchers go after. One of them, 20 wins. But another one that we don't talk about a whole lot is that 200-inning threshold. To be able to surpass that says that, hey, they prepared themselves for the season. They were able to stay healthy, and they were able to pitch effectively enough to stay in ball games long enough to reach that number. Pretty impressive on what he's done, and it's not over yet.
First pitch, 7-10.
Nope.
Next one
ball
misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The wind of the pitch. High fly ball out to center field. Turner racing over to make the catch. Okay, let's check out the lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Abraham Toro. So digging in, Otto Lopez. Swings through that one. 0-1. The pitch. Ball one there. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. In the air, left side, Mullins on the move as he glides back. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 6, Freddie.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Bottom of the first. And on the hill in this one, Cal Quantrill. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters. And a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Here's Turner now. 5th in the NL in batting average coming into this one. The wind and the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Good eye right there.
Oh, that two-seam fastball is a great pitch from a right-hander to a right-handed batter. Just really teases the inside part of the plate, runs in on the hands.
Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Quantrill back to work.
The count is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
We got
Swing
3
and a
balls
miss,
and
and
2
it's a
strikes.
full count now.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And a ground ball to first. Oh, look at the stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Batting second.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Cedric Mullins.
Took a pretty big step last year, Silver Slugger Award in the American League, and now you're on the radar. Everyone knows it. Your teammates know it. They expect a lot from you because of that success, and so there are going to be times where you're going to have to put the team on your shoulders, and I know he's more than capable of doing that.
Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And there's 2 down.
Batting third, the center fielder, Mike.
Here's Trout. Good contact guy, good defender. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of
Ball
pitchers'
in.
arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Next
Nope.
one is off the
Outside.
plate, and the count is 2-0. Swings through that one.
The count 2-1.
Quadro back to work. That clips the corner.
Mike Trout,
Trying to
just a
count 2 and
special
2.
player, a special human, does everything well on the baseball field and seems to do it as well off the field.
Next offering is fouled back. Popped up to the left into foul ground. O'Neill makes the catch, and that'll do it. We played an inning, no score. New inning getting started. Leading off, Tyler O'Neill.
Leading off,
He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too.
Ball.
First pitch, and he just misses. I think with Mike Trout, when you consider all the awards, the wins above replacement, he's on a trajectory, if he stays healthy, that he'll end up as one of the greatest position players of all time. The 1-0.
Yeah.
Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Boog, Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes he'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
That's a
Next
ball.
offering upstairs.
One of the unfortunate
2
things
balls,
is
1
that
strike.
in this guy's career, particularly early, we just didn't get to see him in the postseason very much. You want to see the best players playing in October.
Smoked on the ground a second, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Fires the second
He's
too
safe.
late into second with a double, and that was hard hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Now here is
Hey.
Abraham Toro. And a pitch. In the dirt, but kept close. Tag, save.
Oh, too late.
He's into third on the wild pitch. Second inning here, no score.
Nope.
Next pitch just misses, and the count's even at 2. Righty to the plate. And that one wrapped foul. At the belt and fires. And it goes just foul. And now it's filled up. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
At the plate, number 26. Slow roller to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
The catcher, Naylor.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Bo Naylor.
No,
Next
that's
pitch
down.
downstairs. Ball 1. And there's a foul ball. The 1-1. And there's the strike.
So far, all we've seen in the
Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. The 51s with the lead 1-0. Back here in the desert, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Pete Alonso.
For the 51, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
The right-hander back to work. And there's the strike.
that fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Ball.
Next offering misses. 1-1. And
Count
another
is
ball.
2-1. Ball.
Next offering is downstairs. Out to center. And that takes care of Alonso. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Nolan.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Enters the day among the league leaders in batting average, but he'll need to get hot if he hopes to win the title. And he swings and
0-1
misses,
for the
and
count.
it's 0-1. The wind to the pitch. Strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 gone. The batter now will be Will Smith.
The designated hitter.
In there, and it's 0-1. The pitch. And that one lifted in the air center field. Clark under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. Back here at Chase Field. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Clark.
For Canada, the center fielder, number 23.
And the pitch. That's in there. Good eye right there.
1-1.
So now 1-2.
I got to count 1-2. Ball
Next
2.
offering misses down and away. And a pitch. Right side. Betts puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one down.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Jacob.
And now Jacob Robson. And a foul ball. Next offering is way upstairs. And a pitch. And it is 2-1. And here it comes. That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1. He swings and fouls one off. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
And here is number 22. First
Ball one,
pitch,
no
not
strike.
close. Right-hander kick steals.
Hey! I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That misses
That's out.
off the outside edge. 1 out and a runner at second. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is
2
even.
balls, 2 strikes.
Man at second. Stays alive. Runner leads away at second. And now it's filled up. Three and 2 now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Next to hit, Otto Lopez. 0 for 1 so far. That one the other way. Hauls it in for the out. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And it's fouled away. And the right-hander deals.
Ball. That's inside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a pop-up. Arenado makes the catch, and that'll do it. Welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third. Now, Cedric Mullins. Here comes a pitch. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-1. Just missed.
1-1.
Here's a 1-1. In the air out to center. Clark should have this one. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting eighth, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Here's a speed threat, JT Realmuto, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate.
Counts
good
1-0.
game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Next offering is in for a strike.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Not
2 balls,
even close
1 strike.
there. 2-1. The pitch. Next offering is
3-1.
outside.
3 balls.
Well, I'll say this
1
as a
strike.
former position player and base stealer, when you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the
3-2.
secondary, but this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Bounce back to the mound. And that one handled. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's Mookie now. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and
That's
that
a ball.
average. Next offering is down low. 1-0. And the 1-0.
There you
Betts
go.
tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went around, according to Patrick Johnson.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Quantrill ahead 1-2. And
2-2
now
to the count.
2-2. Got him. That's out number 2.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
1-0.
Turner in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Ball
The next
2.
offering misses. And that's ball 2.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
The pitch.
Aye.
That's in there. Now 2 balls and a strike. And misses
balls, 1
inside.
strike.
Good plate
No,
appearance
ball 4.
there. Able to take the walk.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. It's 1-1.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit.
The center fielder, number 27.
Ripped to third.
Wow.
They take the force
He's
out.
out.
Play made. That ends the inning. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All even at 1 apiece. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's Tyler O'Neill. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the
0-1.
speed factors in the most. The pitch. Foul ball there. Kicks and deals. And now
The count
1
is
and
1
2.
and 2.
And he deals. And that one fouled off. Next
I got the
offering
count,
down
2 and 2.
low and in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That one
3 and 2.
misses, and the count's full. Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first,
Got him.
and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
The batter, the third baseman, Abraham Toro.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Abraham Toro. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Aye.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The wind of the pitch. Fouled off. He was late. The pitch. And a foul ball. The wind to kick the pitch. And
Ball,
that
that's
misses off the outside edge. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next pitch is outside.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Next pitch way upstairs. Righty delivers. And he walked him.
That's a ball.
What a battle.
Second base.
It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Go ahead run on base. Next is the designated hitter, number 26. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And the righty deals. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. And he went around, according to Patrick Johnson. Righty to the plate. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up. At the belt and fires. Got him swinging. Now 2 out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Struck out swinging his first time. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Two outs. And it's 1-1.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Meanwhile,
this pitch gets away. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Kicks and fires. And that one fouled off. And a pitch.
Ball,
and
that's
now
high.
it's even up.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Stays alive. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a swing and a miss. And that is that. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Bottom of the fourth, stepping in the long ball threat, Pete Alonso.
Leading off for Washington, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Quantrill back to work. That misses.
Off the plate,
and
ball
that's
one.
ball one.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
The other way, and he beats the shift. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double in the fourth.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Swings through that one.
0-1.
0-1. And the pitch. Fought off foul. Next
Ball
pitch misses
inside.
inside. And the count 1-2. In the air to left center. Brings it in with a nice running grab. Runner tags at second. Not
No,
in time. He's safe. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Singy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yep, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Smith
Ball one.
at the plate now. That's ball one.
Ball 1, no strikes.
The pitch. And a foul ball. That one to first. Can't field it cleanly, but plenty of time
He's
to
out.
recover, and that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Cedric Muller.
Here's the left fielder, Cedric Mullins. Flied out to center in his first at bat.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That's
And
a
the
ball.
first pitch misses for ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
That's ball 2.
And now 2-0.
2 balls,
Two
no
outs
strikes.
with a runner at third. The
Ball
next pitch
3.
misses, and it's 3-0. Appears
Yep,
they're working
it's 3-0.
around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boog, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
And the right-hander deals. So now
That's
2
ball
on and 2 outs.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
A dive. Nice stop. Not in time.
Safe.
He's safe.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
And now it's Mookie Betts.
I'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
Squirts away a little bit. The tag,
Tag
and
him,
that's
he's
out
gone.
number 3, inning over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of the 5th we go. The 51s with the advantage on the scoreboard, 2-1. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the center fielder, Clark.
Leading off for Canada, the center fielder.
The wind and the
number
pitch.
23.
And the slider catches the zone. Action in the pen down there. Kendall Graveman, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Rainey, a left-hander, also throwing. The wind of the pitch. And
Nope,
a good
that's
eye
a ball.
there. And the pitch.
Ball 2. Ball.
And that one missing low.
Count
So
it 3-1.
critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
3-2 now.
3.
Got him. One away here in the fifth. And now the right fielder, Jacob Robson.
Jacob Robson.
In there for strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The pitch. And
Ball
now
one.
the count is even.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball.
Well, you can't really
2
adjust
strikes.
your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the
Inside,
time.
ball 1.
Next one misses. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. 2 out. So the lineup flips over, and stepping in is the speedy number 22. That one
1-0.
misses in the dirt. And here it comes. Slapped foul. One now. A little out front there as
Count
he
is
swings
1 and
through
2.
it. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. The big righty strikes out the side.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Leading off for the 51. The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
And a pitch. And that
Ball,
one
that's it.
just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Ball.
And that's downstairs and outside. Chris, one of the things about Mookie, he really hits the outside pitch well.
Well, pitchers know he can hit the outside pitch so well that now as a pitcher, you have to throw it off the plate away. And if he's got good plate discipline, you find yourself falling behind in the count and walking batters.
Throw on to Freeman.
Out.
And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
The batter number 6. Shortstop.
Trey Turner at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
That one's in there, 0-1.
He's pitching
0-1's
well,
the
but
count.
not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success,
The
but
count's
you
1-1.
can never predict baseball.
The 1-1.
Aye.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
The pitch. And down on strikes. And now 2 gone.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize
Oh,
what it
that's
is,
it.
and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Jeff McNeil stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The 1-0. On the corner at the knees for a strike. Ground ball left side, and that one finds its way through. And that means Mike Trout will have a chance to hit. 3 up, 3 down,
Yes,
inning
you're out.
over. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Kendall Graveman, and he'll work on holding this lead.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the shortstop, Otto Lopez. That's in there. That's strike 1. The pitch. That one
Ball, that's
inside.
inside.
And the count even 1-1. On the ground, McNeil collects. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
Definitely a tough play right there, and he had a little trouble on the transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip and get rid of it, and that made all the difference.
No outs, runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. That one fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Grounder might be 2. Arenado to
Out.
second, and
Out.
that's 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Tyler O'Neill. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And he swings and misses, and it's
0-1.
0-1. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get
1
down.
ball, 1 strike.
Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
That missed
got 2
inside.
balls, 1 strike.
2-1. Two down, nobody on.
Ball,
Just
that pitch is out.
missed.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a
3-2.
guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Kicks and deals. And fouled off. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. The right-hander gives up the 2-out
First
walk.
base.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there on the base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
In the dirt, blocked, but no advance. That's ball 1. Remember Mark Kotze was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. And the 1-0.
Ball
That
2.
one missed.
Yeah, and I figured you
2-0.
would get Kotze into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Two-0. Just off
Outside,
the
that's the
outside
ball.
edge. And the 3-0 finds the zone. The pitch. Line drive to short and caught. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The 51s leading this one 2-1. And welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. And now batting Mike Trout. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 46 getting ready to go. Number 52 getting cranked up as well. They say it went. Hits for
No ball,
average
2
power,
strikes.
the ability to field the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. 0-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The wide to kick the pitch. That one
1 ball,
misses.
2 strikes the count.
And that's ball 1. And he deals. And there's a foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Late swing fouled off. And the righty deals. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Righty delivers.
Ball, that's out.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
And the pitch. Up the middle. And that chance handled. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman,
Nolan Arenado getting ready to hit. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And up to the plate is Will Smith. First offering misses the mark. Kicks and fires.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
2-0. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
That's back-to-back singles for him. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. That's it for Cal Quantrill, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Number 46 on the pitch here. It's his job to keep his team in the game. Cedric Mullins digs in now. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
At the belt and fires. That one lifted to left. O'Neill drifts towards it, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Seventh inning coming up. The 51's out front here, 2-1. Devin Williams into the game, trying to protect this lead. Back here in the desert. Now here is number 26.
Leading off for the 51, the designated hitter.
The wind of the pitch.
26.
Splits the plate. Strike one.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Williams. He's known as a reliever that excels in really tough situations. Those high leverage spots. It seems like he's at his best in these situations. And obviously the ability to get the strikeout factors in. Righty to the plate. That to right. Betts is on the move. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there's one down.
Yeah, there's certain guys that expect to come in and dominate, and they see the challenge, the battle just a little bit differently. They trust their stuff, and they believe that their stuff is better than that guy standing in the batter's box, what his swing, what his ability is.
Naylor
stands
in here, takes ball one low. The 1-0.
Nope.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Foul ball.
That's ball
Next
three.
pitch misses. 3-1.
I got 3-1. Three
The
balls,
mental
one strike.
approach is a big factor too, isn't it?
Yeah, Boog, it is. And, you know, for each guy, it can be a little different. Some people consciously work on focusing, slowing things down, breathing techniques. And then there's some players that are just natural, and they just seem to be more composed and less excitable.
So now 3-2. The 3-2 is
ball
off
four.
the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
He swings and fouls one off. A lot of times with relievers, they just like to get amped up, and they're not really looking to try and slow it down, right? They're just trying to get hyper.
Yeah, and perhaps make that hitter a little hyper and make him more aggressive. And that way, when they put a wrinkle, change speeds, he's out in front just a little bit.
The pitch. And 1-2. And just hacking like you used to.
Yeah, kind of same, just like that, yeah.
Next pitch inside, and the count is 2-2. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That's back. Can't get there. Base hit. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. Arenado with a relay throw. The
Right
tag,
down
and
the
he's
tag.
out.
Out.
And they cut down the tying run.
Well, this just can't happen right there. You can't try to score from first base with less than 2 outs unless you can pretty much walk across the dish. And to get thrown out like that really throws water on the fire of a rally in this inning.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Brooks Rainey. He'll try to strand the runner at second. And here is Jacob Robson. And that's in there for strike one. Runner at second, 2 down. Comes up empty on the
0-2.
swing, 0-2 now.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. That's the third out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the 7th. Here's the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
The pitch.
Hey.
And a strike in there. The 0-1. Hammered, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double, third hit for him today.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
So up next, Mookie Betts, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. First
Ball
offering
one, no
misses
strike.
badly for ball one. That one hit to right. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's one away.
The batter, number 6, shortstop.
Here's Trey Turner. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Robson makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman,
Jeff McNeil stands in.
McNeil.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Freeman racing over to make the catch. We go to the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, number 22.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Bounce to the right side. Bare hand grab. Nicely
Got him.
done for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Otto Lopez.
And And the batter will be the shortstop, Otto Lopez. 1 for 3. In there, and it's 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Presley appears to be getting loose. The wind of the pitch. And strike 2.
That's a real
0-2
nice
the count.
cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Oh, and he hit him.
Time, that
He
got him.
had 2
First
strikes
base.
on him, and he hit him.
These types of mistakes usually turn out to be costly this late in the ball game. Things can really slip away in a hurry. If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Freeman
Hey.
in the box now. Take strike
0-1's
1.
the count.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And the lefty with the 0-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. That one
One ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
And it's 1-2. And the pitch. That
2 balls,
misses the
2
zone.
strikes.
The count now 2-2. In the air, out towards left center. Trout brings it in, and there are 2 outs.
Now back, left fielder, Tyler.
Jason Adams takes over on the mound. 25th appearance of the year for him.
Said, Adams.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
That's a
First
ball.
pitch doesn't find the zone. And here it comes.
Hey.
And there's the strike.
1-1.
Adams picks over
No, he's safe.
Lopez. Back in on a dive. The 1-1. And that's
Oh,
outside.
that's just out.
The 2-1.
That's ball 3. The count is 3-1.
Three
Second
one, and
base,
he
ball
couldn't come
4.
up with it.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Here's the third baseman, Abraham Toro. First
Whoa,
pitch,
that's
and he
out.
just misses.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Next offering is in for a strike. puts it in the air out towards left center. Trout is there. And that is the inning. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Leading off for the 51, the center fielder, Mike
And the pitch.
Trout.
And
Whoa,
downstairs.
that's
And the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt
balls,
that the
no
success
strike.
rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2-0. Bounced up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Fires to first.
He's
and that's a
out.
great play for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Alonso.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso.
Yeah.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Strike 2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Right-handed reliever. Pitch
Nope.
misses, and the count is
Count
1 and
is
2.
1 and 2.
And he deals.
Ball.
And that's down and away.
2-2 the count.
In the air, left field, down the line. O'Neal makes the grab. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
2 outs, base is empty. Nolan Arenado now at the plate.
Ball
And the
1.
first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1 and 0.
2 outs. There's a strike.
The
Threw that
count's 1 and
fastball
1.
right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound.
2
See if
balls,
he
1
continues to
strike,
climb
the
the
count.
ladder.
Here comes a pitch. That's
Ball
inside. A
Hey.
pitch in for a strike, and it's 3 and 2.
3 balls,
Throwing the ball
2
really
strikes.
well today. That two-seam fastball's got good run on it. Excellent job of moving it around the plate.
3 and 2 now. Good plate
That's
appearance
outside,
there.
ball 4.
Able to take the walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question.
The designated
I
hitter,
think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Will Smith
1-0.
stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And the right-hander deals. A bit behind with
got
that
a ball, 1
swing.
strike.
It's strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread
to count
out.
1 and
He's
2.
really late right now.
The pitch.
That's
And
a
there's
ball.
a ball.
I got the count 2 and 2.
The pitch. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Next
Full
offering
count,
misses.
3-2.
And now 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
To the right side. And foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Now fly ball to right center. Long run, tracks it down. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So here comes Ryan Presley to the mound. He last pitched 2 days ago. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, number 26. The pitch. They say it went.
0-1.
And the righty deals. That one pushed foul. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Line drive, caught. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Clark. Now this is in the air down the line. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
2 bases.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
So they're down to their final out. And now the right fielder, Jacob Robson, trying to deliver as the hero.
Hey!
In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Man on second, 2 down. Cracks his bat and pops him up. That's the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series. And there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world. They played like it today.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's Canada taking on Washington. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set. And today's starter, Merrill Kelly. What's the word on him?
He touched the ninth inning his last time out. Really wanted the complete game. Didn't get it, but he did get the W. They'd love to see him pitch deep into this one again.
Okay, all set to go. And now the rookie second baseman, number 22.
Leading for Canada, the second baseman, number 22.
And the pitch. That one's in there. And that's how this game gets started.
First pitch, 6:15.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swings and misses.
The count,
No
0-2.
balls, 2 strikes. Kicks and deals. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Otto Lopez. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
No score, just getting started, top of the first. Next offering is in for a strike.
I got the
Well,
count.
as a hitter, you're
0-2.
hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
The punch out there, and 2 away now.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. First
Ball,
offering
inside.
misses the mark. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. In the air, center field. Trout is there. Brings it in for the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the 1st. No score after a half inning. Bottom of the 1st, and on the hill, number 63. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
A very forgettable start his last time out. Was only able to work a couple of innings. We're looking for him to put it all together today. Command, tempo, and just really a confident presence out there on the mound.
Here's Turner now, number 6 on the National League batting average leaderboard. And a pitch.
Well, that's
Just
off the plate.
missed. Tapped out in front of the plate. One up, one down.
He's out.
Let's take a look at the lineup. And a guy having a big year for him, Will Smith.
Well, Boog, just an on-base machine. Last month, he was on almost half the time, an OBP over 450. Just a really tough out. I mean, this guy's a catalyst for this offense right now.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. 2 hits in the game last night. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And he hits a ground ball right side. Freeman takes it to the bag, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
Here's Mike Trout. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
On the run, sends it over to first, and that is the inning. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second, now the third baseman, Abraham Toro.
Leading off for Canada, the third.
Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's a strike. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the guy on the mound is earning it. And that's important because you got to make guys earn it.
The 1-2. That one missing inside. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
One down, base is empty. Off the mark there. 1 ball, 1 strike. No score here in the second. Now he breaks his bat. McNeil handles. Out of the off-balance throw.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
2 outs, base is empty. Bo Naylor at the plate now.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes. Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
The wind of the pitch. Way out front for strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Here's Pete Alonso.
Leading off for Washington, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
The Y to kick the pitch.
Ball.
That's down and in.
Counts 1-0.
And the pitch is in for a strike. And
I
the
got a
count
ball, one
1-1.
strike.
And he deals. And the count 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. That's one out the bottom of the second. Here's Nolan Arenado.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Ball.
First pitch, and he just
Ball
misses.
1, no strikes.
Nothing here in the bottom of the second. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. Next offering
2-2
upstairs. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Naylor gathers, throws the
Got him.
first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And now here is Will Smith. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. That one's in there, 0-1. And a foul ball left side. The wind and the pitch. Swings and misses. That's the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And here's the rookie center fielder,
The fifth
Clark.
one, the center fielder, number 23.
The pitch. A swing and a miss.
0-1's
And
the
that's
count.
strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next
Ball,
one
that's
is
out.
off the plate. And it's a ball and a strike. They say you went.
The count is 1-2.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Jacob Robson watches that one for a strike, standing in here with one down. Top of the third, no score. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's a speed threat, number 22. In there, and it's 0-1. Kelly moves to first.
No,
and he
he's safe.
dives back in safely. The
Nope,
next
that's a
offering
ball.
misses. Ball one. Righty to the plate.
Ball
Off
two.
the mark there. And a
Two
count
balls,
2-1.
one strike.
And that's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now
Count
it's
is
filled
ball.
up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mixing up the speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
Now it's going to be Otto Lopez.
Ball
First
one.
offering misses the mark.
Counts 1-0.
And here it comes. Right side, hard hit. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly,
Out.
but in time. Nice job to stay with it to end the inning. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here at the ballpark, now the left fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Leading off for Washington, the left fielder, Cedric Mullins.
The wind of the pitch.
Nope.
Ball one, no strikes.
Ball one, no
That's where you
strike.
want it. It's a good miss.
The 1-0. And that one wrapped foul. The
Ball
next
two.
pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a
Count
strike.
2-1.
And the right-hander deals. Fouls one off. 2-2. Here comes a pitch. And that one
3-2.
almost got him. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And now 1 away. And now JT Realmuto, known for his rocket arm behind the plate.
Ball,
Pitch
that's down.
downstairs. 1-0. And the righty deals.
Hey!
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Ball, that's low.
Next offering is down low, and it's 2-1. This one in the air right field. Robson moving under it and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts. That hits the
1-0.
dirt, and that's ball 1. The pitch.
2-0.
Slice down the right side.
Ball
Next one
three.
misses, and that's ball 3. Two down, nobody on. And it's filled up.
2. I got 3 and 2.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Lifted in the air, out to left. O'Neal has this one sized up. Makes the catch, inning over. On to the 4th, still scoreless. And welcome back. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Leading off for Canada, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
The pitch. A little
Nope,
bit
that's
low.
down.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And he pulls up on it, and that's a hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Go ahead, run on base. Here's a big power threat. Tyler O'Neill. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
Next pitch downstairs. Ball 1.
Counts 1 and 0.
Kicks and deals. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Arenado settles under this one, and it's caught for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Abraham Toro.
So digging in, Abraham Toro. In there for strike 1.
Not what he's
0-1.
looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Oh, and 2 as he
No
waves
balls,
at
2
that
strikes.
one.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
That's a
Next
ball.
pitch misses, and the count 1 and 2.
I got the
0-2
count,
count.
1
You
and
got
2.
the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
The 1-2. Foul ball there.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Left-hand batter waits.
Inside, ball 1.
And a swing and a miss. 2 away now.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Yeah, the batter now, number 26. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Righty delivers, and it's 1 and 1.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based
1
off
ball,
the
2 strikes,
trajectory,
Miguel.
get yourself into scoring position.
And the pitch. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Got him looking. That ends the frame. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. Welcome back. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Trey Turner.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
The right-hander back to work.
Nope,
Ball one
ball
there.
one.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
The
Ball.
next offering misses. 2
Two
and
balls.
0.
No
Well,
strike.
usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Ball
Next
3.
offering misses. 3 and 0.
The count's 3-0.
And a pitch.
Hey!
That's through there for a strike. Turner awaiting a 3-1. Knocks it down. Freeman over to
You're
first
out.
in time. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Now back, second baseman,
Jeff McNeil stands in. That
Hey!
one's in there, 0-1. And a pitch. Strike 2.
Just a little
Count,
too quick
0-2.
on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Pulls it in on the run. 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
fielder, number 27, Mike.
And stepping in is the speedy Mike Trout. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. And the first
Ball one,
offering
no
is
strike.
not close. And he deals. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
As he was out front that time. Here's a 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. And it's through for a hit. And Pete Alonso with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
All over that one right there. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Ball
First
1.
pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
Kicks and fires. Two
Ball
balls,
2.
no strikes to count.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
2-0. And a swing and
I
a
got
miss.
2-1 the count.
Throw first. And
Safe.
diving back is Trout. At the belt and fires. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Enters the day among the league leaders in batting average, but he'll need to get hot if he hopes to win the title.
That's
And
a
the
ball.
first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. Rips one to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And the inning is over. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Back here in the desert, ready now for the 5th inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Bo Naylor. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, number 23.
Clark, the next to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. First pitch,
1-0.
not close. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And the count 1-1. The pitch.
Aye.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Righty to the plate.
No, that's down.
Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
Next one
got
is
a full
off the
count.
plate.
3-2.
3-2 now. And here it comes. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Out number 2.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
And now, Jacob Robson. And that's in there for strike 1. Curveball drops in there.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can
1 ball,
add velocity,
2
he
strikes.
can subtract.
The wind of the pitch. Rolled over to third. Arenado gloves it, whips it across. And that is that. Home half of the 5th coming up. And we still have no score. Back here at Chase Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. The batter now will be Will Smith.
The designated hitter.
The pitch. Swings and misses.
0-1's the
0-1.
count.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
The 0-1 is
Oh, that's kicked
outside,
out.
and it's a ball and a strike. The wind and the pitch.
2-1.
And now it's
I got
even
the count.
up.
2-2.
And the righty deals. And now the
Full
count
count,
filled up
3-2.
3-2. The wind of the pitch. And that's ball
Nope.
4.
Ball 4.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Cedric Mullins getting ready to hit. First
Off the plate, ball
offering
1.
misses the mark. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next pitch is popped up. Toro under it. Squeezes it. One away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
And now it is JT Realmuto. First offering misses badly for ball one.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
And that one gets away at the plate. No advance. Good job behind the dish. The pitch. There's a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Kicks and deals. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Now all even up. And that one is lifted in the air. O'Neill under it, puts the squeeze on it, and there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Now it's Mookie Betts. And that one fouled off. Two outs.
Foul.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. Mookie Betts blasts one out. Home run number 20 on the year, and they grab the lead. It's 2-0.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Trey Turner with a chance now.
The batter number 6, shortstop.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Jeff McNeil. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Now moves to first. And Turner's back in. And the 1-0.
Ball in.
Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Left-hand hitter waits. And another ball. And there's ball 4.
That's up.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
27,
Here's Trout.
Mike
Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And a weak ground ball to the left side. The second pulls him off the bag.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
So 2 down, and now the first baseman, Pete Alonso, 1 for 2. In there for strike 1. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Freeman, he steps on the bag, inning over, and it could have been worse. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the second baseman, number 22. The wide to kick the pitch.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now, Otto Lopez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is in for a strike.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
One now. And he pumps it a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
This to third, has some trouble with it. Slings it across. They get him, but it was pretty close. You got to be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
And now it's going to be Freddie Freeman. Good contact guy, good defender. First offering, and it just misses. 1-0 to Freddie Freeman. That's in for a strike. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Tying run at the plate. And a base hit on a line. Run comes in from second, and a 2-1 ball game now. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
One out, runner at second. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Tyler O'Neill. First offering misses the mark. Runner at second here, one gone. Next offering is in for a strike. Here comes a pitch. And a count 1-2. So the tying run at second. Gets under it and pops it up. McNeil makes the play, and there's two away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Abraham Toro. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Ball two.
Just missed.
So
2-0.
critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
Next offering is fouled back. And a 2-1 on the way. There's a strike.
2 balls.
2 outs.
2 strikes.
And 1 in scoring position. Out to short. Turner picks it up. Throw off line.
Safe,
He's
PJ.
safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Well, that's such a routine play. Probably makes that throw accurately 99 out of 100 times or even better. But that one just got away from him a little bit, and he couldn't stay on the bag at first.
At the plate, number 26. First
Outside, that's
pitch
a ball.
just misses.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Next offering
2-0.
is way upstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2-0. And that one is in for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brooks Rainey, a rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. Number 51 warming up as well. And a pitch. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
That fastball,
I got
even
to
though
count
it's
2
up,
and 2.
that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Next
We got
offering
3 and 2.
upstairs. Stays alive. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw sails over his head at
he's in there.
first. And he's in safely at third as a run scores.
Shortstops have to make some pretty difficult throws across the field sometimes. Might have tried to put a little too much behind that one, but clearly he got under the throw, didn't stay on top, not a good release point, and it just took off on him.
Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. 2 on, 2 outs.
Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just
That's
off the outside part of the plate.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Checks over to first, back safely. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one is deep. And forget it. A 3-run rocket, his 18th home run of the season. It's 5-2.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Brooks Rainey into the game. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
2 outs, nobody on. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Clark.
Number 23.
And the first offering is not close. He was late there, strike 1. Chris, you look at it, these are the spots where guys can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage spots of the postseason.
Well, in this final month, I mean, this is an audition period for the call-ups, but it's also for that marginal reliever that was on the roster throughout the season to maybe step up and be on that playoff roster.
Missed inside with the curve. The pitch. This to center field. McNeil on the move. Brings it in. And that's the inning. But not before 5 cross the plate. With the big blow being this 3-run homer. It's now 5-2. Now on the bump, Diaz. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. And welcome back. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. The 51's in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And he deals. Old strike right there.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Here's the 0-1. And there's a curve through for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Number 31 getting loose out there. Number 37, the lefty, warming up as well. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 away.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. He's 0 for 1.
Yeah.
That one's in there, 0 1. Kicks and fires.
Nope, that's a ball.
This is a very
One ball,
important
one
inning
strike.
here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that is
Count.
strike 2. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's his second strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge. It can change the ball game.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Cedric Mullins. In there, and it's 0 1. Right-handed reliever. Misses inside. And now it's even 1 1. And a pitch.
Hey!
And that's
Oh, that's out.
outside. Bounced out to short. Out with room
Got
to
him.
spare, and that's the inning. Number 51 gets the call from the pen. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Now it's the right fielder, Jacob Robson.
Leading off for the 51, the right fielder, Jacob Robson.
And the pitch. That catches the zone for a strike, and that's strike 1. Now
I got
1
a
and
ball,
1.
1 strike.
Next
2
one
balls,
in the
1
dirt.
strike.
Righty delivers. Late that time, and it's
2 balls,
strike 2.
2 strikes.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Next pitch
3
misses
balls, 2
inside.
strikes.
And now it's 3 and 2. Righty to the plate. Fought off foul. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the first out in the top of the 7th. Now at the plate, number 22.
22.
Ball one.
First offering, and it just misses. The pitch. Good eye right there. Two-0. And a foul ball. And here it comes. The other way, and that's just foul. Left-hand batter waits. Got him. Now 2 away.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Otto Lopez, for the 4th time tonight.
0-1's the count.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Way
one ball, one
inside,
strike.
gets out of the way. The 1-1. On the ground to short. Turner with the throw to
He's
first.
out.
And that'll do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Bottom of the inning, JT Realmuto steps in.
Leading off for Washington, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Diaz back to work.
Ball. That's
And
down.
pitch a little bit low, ball 1. And
Ball
now
2.
2-0 as that one missed below the knees. Two-0. Foul ball. That one fouled off. 2-2. And the righty deals. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Clearly, he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
That's ripped. Base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Here's Mookie now. Ground ball could be 2. There's 1.
He's out.
Relay to
Out.
first, double play.
The batter, number 6, shortstop,
Matt Brash will take over here. He's into the game with the bases empty.
now pitching, Matt Brash.
Trey Turner now. in there for strike one.
Power relievers, one after another, coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
2 down, nobody on. That one ran inside, almost got him. Next pitch inside, and it's 2-1. 2 outs.
Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That is the inning. Welcome back. Ready to begin the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
The pitch. And ball 1.
That's inside.
And it's even up.
Just not
One
able
ball,
to catch
one
up to
strike.
that velocity.
Here's a 1-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Oh, that got away from him.
Ball got
And
him
he's
right
going to
there.
reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, that gives them a runner, and maybe they can turn it into something more. With nobody out, a lot of things can happen here in this inning.
O'Neill stands in now and watches strike 1. The 0-1. And he blows that one
got the
by
count.
him at
0-2.
100. The pitch. Going to count
I
1
got the
and
count
2.
1 and 2. Nope.
Next offering misses down and away.
I got the count 2 and 2. Three.
Down on strikes. 1 away. Now the third baseman, Abraham Toro.
The third baseman, Abraham Toro.
And the
Oh,
first
that
pitch
pitch is
misses
out.
for ball 1. Kicks and deals.
That's a ball.
Now one
3
missed.
balls, no strikes.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That's a strike. The pitch. On the ground, could be 2. Over to McNeil.
That's out.
Double play.
He's
and
out.
that'll do it for the inning. Last half of the 8th coming up. The 51s on top 5-2. Back here at the ballpark, here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Leading off 4-1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it
Ball,
gets to
that
the
pitch is
ninth,
up.
That closer's coming in.
The 1-0. And there's a foul ball. The 1-1.
Nope, outside.
Robson gliding back. Fielding for the wall. Makes the catch in foul ground.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike.
And now batting, Mike Trout. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
This one high in the air to left center. Clark gliding to his right, tracks it down for the out. And there's two away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
2 outs, base is empty. Pete Alonso will hit next. And that's in there for strike 1.
First pitch changeup, he gets a called strike. You got to really know who that hitter is at the plate in order to throw that pitch
0-2.
again and again.
Right-handed reliever. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. Just
Ball, that's off
misses
the
with
plate.
that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
2-2 the count.
And the next pitch is way outside. Righty to the plate. Stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. New pitcher on now, Devin Williams. And he'll do his best to keep this close. Back here in the desert, we go to the 9th. Now it's the DH, number 26.
The designated hitter,
And the pitch.
number 26.
That misses.
Counts 1-0.
And that's ball 1. Here comes a pitch. Swings through that.
The count is 1-2.
The wind of the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And 1 out now. And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. He's been a difference maker in this one with what he did back in the 6th.
No doubt, Boog, a huge 3-run homer, and it's one of the key moments in this game.
Swings through that one.
0-1 the
0-1.
count.
Next
Nope.
offering is
Outside.
outside. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And
2
that
balls,
skips in
2
the dirt.
strikes.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. That's out number 2.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Clark. That one ripped. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. One more shot coming up. Bottom of the 9th on deck. The 51s with the lead, 5-2. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Cade Smith. And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead. Stepping in, Nolan Arenado. The pitch. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Gone!
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And now Will Smith. A strikeout and a walk. First
Nope.
offering misses the mark.
Ball
Now,
1, no
Boog, this
strike.
is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Nobody on, nobody out. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. So up next, Cedric Mullin. In there, and it's 0-1. Kicks and fires. And fouled off. Line drive. Hauls it in for the out. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
And a pitch. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Next pitch
got the
is in
count,
the
1 and
dirt.
2.
Now 1-2. At the belt and fires. In the air, right field. And that is the ball game.
Well, he does a nice job of coming in and getting the save. He made a mistake with the pitch, gave up the solo home run, but he maintained his focus to push through to the finish line.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the home team, 3 runs on 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.